Good morning from the AT. I was in town this morning just for a short amount of time. Woke up at 6:30, had a quick breakfast like a block away from the hostel, and then we all got shuttled back to trail. It is super nice already. It definitely started cold. There was some frost on the ground and I was wearing my puffy jacket, but the first glimpse of sunlight and the first uphill started warming up pretty quick. I don't really know what today has in store yet. The only thing I know that's for sure gonna happen today is that I'm gonna pass the quarter-way mark. So yeah, at some point today I will be 25% done with the whole Appalachian Trail, which is a big chunk. I feel like that came up quick, but on the other hand, I've been out here for a month, so that totally makes sense. I'm feeling really good after the last couple days, spending a lot of time in town and eating a lot and sleeping in a real bed. So I'm energized. I think my goal would be to hike between 20 and 25 miles today. I don't know what like the shelter situation looks like, but I'll hike and I'll find out. So this is something that's been happening recently. My pole will get stuck in the ground and then when I pull it out, it breaks in two. So that's pretty unfortunate. I have to keep like putting it back together. That just happened, and then I look up and I'm literally standing right here. I'm a quarter of the way from Georgia to Maine. The mileage does change ever so slightly year to year, so I think the actual 25% mark is a little up further, but this is pretty cool. I never really enjoyed like heavy protein bars, like 18 grams of protein, but these Quest ones, specifically the crispy, these ones are really good to me. So I've done exactly 9 miles so far. I just stopped. There's a little bit of a view on the trail right here, and I wanted to take a water break. I am pretty excited because the sponsor of this video is Element, which is so fitting because it's something that I've been carrying along this entire through hike. There's been some really hot days on this through hike so far where I can literally feel the salt on my face from sweating so much. And there's also been days that it's been freezing cold and sometimes I don't drink enough water. And then there's a lot of days in between, but whatever the situation is, I think hydration is the key for a fun and safe and enjoyable through hike. So that's why I've been having Element in my water. One of these little packets mixed with this water, it has 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. And that's a science-backed formula, plus there's no sugar in Element. My friends have been using Element since I've been talking about it. My mom even ordered a box. If you want to try 8 of their super fun and delicious flavors, you can use my link, which is drinkelement.com/Nahamsha. And with any purchase on their website, you'll get a sample pack with all the flavors to try. So again, that's drinkelement.com/Nahamsha. That link is on the screen. It's also in the description of this box. So pick some up. You won't regret it. You'll stay super hydrated. So I just got to thinking about luxury items on trail. I don't know, that's where my mind goes while I hike. So luxury items is like something that you carry that you don't really need, but makes your time out on trail just a little bit better, easier, more comfortable or something. I think my 2 major luxury items are a tripod. I actually have a heavier tripod than what I took out on trail last time. It just gets like better angles. It doesn't tip over. It's like, it's pretty sturdy. And then also this time I have a 20,000 milliamp battery bank, which charges my phone countless times. It has come close to dying once, but I use my phone a lot, so that makes sense. But a luxury item that I picked up in Damascus, I think I mentioned real quick, was a loofah. It just makes showers a lot better, especially when you're covered in dirt from hiking all day. But I just realized that I left it at the last hostel. So it's a little bit of a bummer. Maybe I'll pick up another one. It's like not really a big deal. They're 50 cents, but I don't know. That was a luxury item that I've never carried on trail before, but like I really appreciate it once I got into town. Yeah, I guess this used to be a bridge that would go across that river, but it is not functional right now. It was so interesting reading like the comments in Far Out about this river crossing, because some people were saying like, I'm 6'2" and the water came up to my crotch, and then other people are like, it's only up to my ankles. So it was really only up to my ankles or shins, so it was easy to cross, but water is definitely freezing cold, and towards the end it felt like it was getting a little numb. It's 5:30, time for a little update. I have hiked 19 miles and I think I have like 5 miles to go, but these last 5 miles are gonna be straight uphill. It's a 2,000 foot climb. Some of the people that I stayed with in Marion have already set up camp, and then some I think are also planning to do this really big climb. It's just a matter of if we wanted to climb it tonight or tomorrow morning. Either way, it has to get done. I don't mind hiking later in the day. It just gives me something to do. I'd rather keep hiking and then just set up my tent and have dinner, go to bed, and instead of getting to camp early and then just, I don't know, wasting time, I guess. So I don't mind hiking. So it's gonna be another couple hours. Maybe if I camp on the top of this mountain, I could get a sunset or a sunrise or something. I think it'll be good. So I had dinner and I set up my tent. I didn't quite make it all the way to the top of the mountain like my initial plan was, but I was planning on stopping at this spot to have dinner at least, because this is where the really good water source was, and it's kind of late and it's just so beautiful and like open, so I decided to camp here, and there's 2 other people here, so I feel good about that. But yeah, look at that sunset. There's still like, I think a little less than 2 miles until the summit, but it really, I don't want to say flattens out, but I did the hard part of the mountain. So yeah, tomorrow morning I'll do that little hike after I have breakfast and have another big day. Today was 22 miles and it was really warm all day, but now it's just starting to get cold. So I'm gonna crawl in my tent and call it a night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.